All right, we are live.
All right, that's awesome. Okay, so finally we get to hit that button. So hi everyone, and welcome to the Global Virtual Challenge Series, brought to you by ATHLETICA Rewards and in partnership with Global Dignity and MC2. And it's an exciting time for many of us to actually see this series come to life and to go live and hopefully inspire many of you to continue your physical, your mental, and your nutritional well-being in these most interesting of times. My name is Leanne Lang, and I'm coming to you from Ottawa, Canada, and I'm really looking forward to being your host. One of the main hosts, we're going to have lots of people coming in over this really unique broadcast series and challenge. Now, over the last couple of months, I think we're heading into week 8 here in Canada, we have really started to discover that we could get reacquainted with old friends and get reacquainted with Zoom and Skype and FaceTime, especially as we're trying to accomplish a lot of these tasks and to find meaning right now during this world pandemic. And many of you are starting to show on your Instagrams and your Facebooks all of your workouts and your workout tips and some ideas. And then you can look through your Instagram and see people like with their baking goods. I've seen sourdoughs and cheese breads and then healthy snacks for the kids. And then you also see these wonderful acts of human kindness. You see these posts with people doing the most amazing things and recognizing some amazing people. So we really are being brought together in all of this through the internet, through everything being virtual. And so this challenge, it'll be daily, it'll be weekly and monthly, but there'll be lots of challenge winners. And the whole part of this is to use those hashtags Unite Kindness and hashtag Health at Home. And so this is a major component to it, and this is a really cool idea. So let's bring in Angela Gorin, who is the founder of ATHLETICA Rewards, who pretty much conceptualized this entire challenge and then went and got these great business leaders and these charities and these products and these brands on board. So Angela, congratulations. This is pretty huge as to how you got all of this together. Like we're live, we're going.
We're going live. Well, and I think to compliment, like it's kind of one of those things where it's myself and the partners like Giovanna, who's joining us today, who everybody's going to learn about really soon, founder of MC2 and then Global Dignity that she's a part of from a committee standpoint. And to be honest, it's kind of like when you think about founders and businesses, which are also so incredibly impacted at this time. Giovanna and myself are good friends, just like yourself, Leanne, right? We go way back, and honestly, the curation or the foundation of this challenge series was, cooked up honestly with Giovanna, and it came from her being a part of Global Dignity. And you kind of put all these ingredients together, and boom, you end up having something that's incredible. And so I can't take the stakeholder of being like really I'm like a co-pilot in this. Like ATHLETICA, we were trying to navigate new waters to think of like, obviously ATHLETICA Rewards, we're a digital payments sector where we work specifically as we were to launch this year, starting at the Ottawa race weekend, right in our backyard, because I'm in Ottawa, the nation's capital as well, with the famous 3rd largest marathon Ottawa race weekend. And like that event, hundreds and thousands of events have been canceled across the world for sports. So we were trying to figure out from a launch perspective and also to support not only events, race directors, the brands that we represent that cultivated in our loyalty program, how can we get our message out there? And as Giovanna and I kind of connected more on a friendly basis to see how are we doing, this idea of like, wow, like we should do a movement that really expresses acts of kindness and health and well-being, get families doing really neat things through arts and activities that showcase this. And so it's grown a lot more than what I would kind of particularly say I ever envisioned, and it wouldn't have been, it would not be what we are starting today. That's for sure.
So exactly what are we starting today? Because there are a number of different components and these challenges and these kind of the sharing and then the products and the businesses. So how will it all work together?
Yeah, no, very, very cool. So realistically, like think about it this way, it's a challenge series made up of all of these incredible other challenges that are out there. So we are all about uniting, unifying, right? Like that is the major hashtag is Unite Kindness. So the biggest thing I'm looking at is the fact that Ottawa Race Weekend, for example, is doing a virtual race, to Tough Mudders trying to do virtual races, Spartans trying to do virtual races, Rev3, Sports Stats, all these incredible companies. But there's nothing really unifying all of them to bring all of their participants who are, let's face it, like out there 7 days of the week still trying to live a healthy lifestyle. Mental health is really important, nutritional well-being. You're a mom at home, right? So you can take into factor, like there's a lot of abnormalities of what COVID has put into place for what we classify as the normal day-to-day, and we still want to cultivate that. So I think what's really neat is what Health at Home, which is ATHLETICA's perspective, we're looking and overseeing the healthy living portion of the challenges. So our invitation as a lead partner in the challenge is really, if you're a brand or an athlete or a race series that is in that healthy living space, we want to hear from you, and we're going to challenge all of these great weekly and daily and monthly challenges that incorporate those 3 pillars of physical, nutritional, and mental well-being. So, get activated. Every Tuesday, we're going to be broadcasting, live from the nation's capital here, but obviously global, where we look to cultivate and share great messages of health and fitness, and, great brands that we've got, some of them hiding behind me, will be participating by offering some really cool incentives and prizes for people that are kind of like the top sharers and the people that get the most likes because they've posted a really funny video or a story sharing what they're doing, and hashtagging, of course, what our campaign's all about. So hopefully that gives a little bit of a story.
No, it does. And I think, and it can be a mixture of everything. And I like that some of it will be movement based, some of it will be in the kitchen, some of it will be kind of things to do as families for neighbors and great deeds. And so that really brings in what you've got with Global Dignity and with MC2. So I know, like, we go back, Angela, but you and Giovanna go back too.
Yeah, well, I think this is a perfect time to pass it over. I obviously ATHLETICA, we're one of these lead partners where we fit into 2 other pillars that that Global Dignity is representing in this big global campaign. And Giovanna speaks on behalf of Global Dignity and MC2, which is this really cool bot that we're going to test that on, Leanne, right? So, but I think I'll hand it off to Giovanna, because I think at this stage, letting those that are, watching and joining and us, right now and then later on, this really is the first video to come out of many, because the challenge is starting, obviously today's Giving Tuesday, and it's going to go all the way to September the 8th. So it is over the course of 4 months. And the overall goal is to really create what would be the race season for most people in the athletic world, but also for families and times when kids would typically be going off to summer camps too, right? We wanted to create something. So, hats off, like Giovanna's an incredible female founder, a good friend and associate, somebody I'm inspired by and led by, just like yourself, Leanne. And I think that's what makes the best about doing something like this. It's a lot of fun, and it's doing it with friends for a really good reason. So Giovanna, off to you.
Thank you so much, Angela and Leanne. I'm super excited to be here today. As mentioned, I am the CEO and co-founder of MC2. We're an Ottawa-based tech startup. We build software as a service chatbots for social impact. We call them impact bots. So in a world where so many people are looking for ways to help one another, we build technology that can be customized for an organization, a government, a brand, a nonprofit, a charity, in order to match people wanting to do something with activities that they can do nearby. Super easy. So MC2 donated a Facebook Messenger bot and a Twitter bot to Global Dignity, which is an international NGO co-founded by Crown Prince Haakon of Norway. We support 1 million children K-12 in 80 countries around the world by providing free dignity training materials and resources that teachers, parents, and students can use to learn about what dignity means. It's non-religious and non-political. Our programming was created by the former director of education for the Gates Foundation. The goal here is really to help students have a humanist discussion about why it's important to love each other, respect each other, care about each other, and how we all have an inherent sense of dignity, an inherent sense of self-worth at a young age, when that can really be internalized and lead to greater sense of self-esteem for oneself and others, greater sense of health and well-being, and so on. So of course, because we are engaging youth, and given the state of the world with COVID-19, we thought, right now is a really important time to help all of the parents and the kids who are at home, right? There's a lot of insecurity, there's a lot of unknowns. And so this campaign is really designed, as Angela mentioned, to unite all of the different kindness campaigns around the world that are trying to help these parents and kids in particular, by providing one place where you can find, the closest acts of kindness campaign to you and a way for you to help out, right? So the idea is that we're we're essentially providing the technology. So MC2 has provided the technology to aggregate all those campaigns and then to map them in one place. And so with that, I would love for you, Leanne, to give it a try, because I think you have access to the bot. So the bot features a very cute French bulldog called Faya. She's designed for a youth audience. The assumption is that you, Leanne, would actually use the bot with your kids, right? So the kids will never actually go on Facebook and look for a bot, obviously. It'll be you as the parent are at home, and you get an email from ATHLETICA Rewards saying, hey, Leanne, you're an athlete, how are you helping your kids today? And you're like, oh my gosh, well, I totally want to sit down with my kids and do some acts of kindness. Okay, great. So you're going to go to this chatbot that you're now holding in your hands, and you're going to give it a try, and you're going to find something to do.
Okay, so I've got my phone. Is it going to come to me via email? Is it going to come to me via text? How is it going to land?
It'll either be an email or you're going to find it on social media. So it could be a tweet, a Facebook post, Instagram share. It could be an email.
Okay, so, and is there a link that's being sent?
So it's
right off the bat?
Oh, so it's m.me/global dignity.
So I'm going to my like internet.
So go to Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
So open up Messenger.
Okay, this is good, because a lot of people are going to be like me.
They're literally going to do exactly what you're doing right now. So go to Messenger and then type in global dignity.
Okay, so in my search.
Yep. Yeah, Messenger search.
Okay, I'm getting there. Global. No, this is great. Okay, nonprofit organization. Okay.
Yeah.
It's asking me to update. I'm saying, no, not now. Okay, so I'm into global. So
not the right time.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go get started.
Yeah, get started.
Okay. Woohoo. Okay. So I'm in.
Nice.
We have some mutual friends, Giovanna. This is nice.
Of course we do. Like Ottawa is so small.
Okay, so I have this really cute little pup.
That's Faya.
Okay. I'm like, works. Okay. So who's the little cute little character?
So this is Faya.
Okay.
She is a French bulldog, and she is your best friend with Global Dignity. So her job is to help you find acts of kindness to do nearby. So
that
just scroll
so
down.
Plus, she looks so cute too. I'm like, okay, so it'll say, okay, wait. So it says, do an act of kindness.
Yeah.
Create artwork.
Yeah.
Play a sport. So there's that hashtag the health at home.
Exactly.
Yep. So that's ATHLETICA's custom branded Faya action.
Yeah, United Kindness. This is so cool. Okay, so you can, depending on your mood that day, or the challenges that we talk about, these will actually all come through.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's how you register for the challenges, which is really great. And that particularly is so focused on youth and teens to get active, right, and participate.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I could send you a message, or I can send a picture or a video.
Yeah, so you can send a photo or video doing the action now.
Okay, well, wait. Jamie and I, my 12-year-old, we did a workout this morning. So we work out, during the day. So I could do a picture of the two of us working out.
Yep.
Okay. So that's an easy one. Okay, so I'm going to send that going, my daughter and I working out together.
So don't type in any text, just put in the photo.
Okay. I'm trying to do the messenger and my camera roll at the same time. Not.
This is all new learning. This is amazing. Okay.
So you don't realize this. I got like 12,000 photos on my thing, but I just took it the other day because we worked out this morning together, as we do, but I didn't take a picture this morning. I took a picture the other day.
Nice. That's perfect.
Yeah, okay. I'm not going to waste my time doing this. Okay, but I'm going to upload that picture of the two of us.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to put any word. I'm just going to, but you'll see that it's the two of us doing something active. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I found it. Here we go.
She's all like, see, you can't stop. So then, and now you're going to get like
see,
wow,
I told you.
so nice. So good.
All right.
And that's exactly what we're looking for.
Okay, see, so I sent it off.
Perfect. Now go back.
Okay.
You receive a follow through from Global Dignity and MC2.
Oh, so then it says, would I like to take action with Global Dignity? So I'm going to just say,
yes.
Yes, I do. So this is how everything kind of gets started. And so when we start to do the challenges that we're going to be announcing and Angela will be doing, and we're going to be doing that weekly, will people be able to see that? Or they'll just be able to kind of get involved and see this by having the access to the bots?
So just the way Giovanna like marketed going to global dignity. So same thing when you come to athleticarewards.com from the health perspective, the challenges like I want to participate or I want to join. When you click through and you see the challenges, you'll see right away like a live link saying these are connected to global dignity through Unite Kindness. So like all of the challenges, there'll be sectors in there. So people fully understand the connectivity between the different challenge series. So from us, our perspective, obviously we're health at home. So we're that one pillar. We'll be doing actions that are not just necessarily, not just for youth and kids, but also like for Leanne, for you, right? So it's really all encompassing and it aggregates, inclusivity, right? Like I think that's the biggest part about this is really having different segments. Cause let's face it, like youth and children and teens sometimes want to be a little bit cool, a little different, but then, we still want to incorporate the fun part with the adults. So, I think the neat part is as we roll this out, and really it is a rollout, like Giovanna and I were saying last night, and you've been a part of this, we're like, we're just going to go. So
we're just going to do this.
Sometimes you just gotta.
You gotta do it. Sometimes you just gotta jump all in. And the best thing is that it's the way the world is working, right? You gain momentum. And so we're at least letting people know that this is out there. It'll gain momentum because as people will learn, there's some big names, some big companies behind this.
Yeah, exactly. And we're excited to start to announce that. Like, I think the biggest part is you have to start with something to showcase that. And we're very excited about some of the incredible brands that have come up and step out of, knowing that it's a hard time to be able to participate in this. And I know that we're going to only have more traction as we start to, include some of those that are a part of Global Dignity and the planning committees, as well as some of the professional athletes and major brands and CEOs. And the prizes are really cool, like, to the point of like being able to have a one-on-one with some of these incredible founders to some of their great products. So I think, we're looking for everybody to kind of give us feedback. I think that's the best part. This is a challenge for everybody. We started it, but hopefully it's like passing the torch, right? And hopefully it continues to grow throughout the next 4 months.
Okay, so we will see everybody back here next Tuesday.
Yes.
And so you will have, as we are posting all of this, the links will come up as to where you get in, because the athletic rewards, everything will be up there to sign up. And then to kind of stay tuned as we'll start to see more challenges come out and people starting to use that. I love the idea. That's a great, like Giovanna, by the way, I'm learning about what it is that you do and what you've created. That's really quite special to be able to see the uniqueness of having what people are wanting to do and what actually exists. And sometimes you don't know what's out there.
Yeah,
so
and sometimes you just want to help and you don't know what to do. And then sometimes people need help and they don't have people to help. And that's what we're doing. And, this is, one solution to help people during this time of COVID. And we really look forward to rolling out, the rest of the campaign in the coming weeks. So thank you so much, Angela and Leanne, for including me today, and super excited about this campaign and this collective effort.
Yeah, likewise. Well, ladies, thank you so much. And as you said, Leanne, we'll be going live every Tuesday at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And every week, the goal is that there'll be a new interviewer as well as a new brand that will be represented for that weekly challenge. So it's great representation of truly what we're about and giving back. So sharing other stories. So if you're, again, interested, and you learn about this and you're not involved and you want to, please reach out. That's, I think, the best part that we can say is we're here to include and listen to others.
Perfect.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Bye.
See you next week.